Alright, this is a continuation on the video that I made before. It cut me off. So, as I was saying, this knife here comes from Home Depot or Lowe's, but it's a pretty good durable knife and it's pretty sharp. And it's one of my favorite knives because I like Milwaukee tools. So, it's a Milwaukee knife at like Home Depot or Lowe's, but it's a durable knife to use, especially like if you're cutting carpet or need to cut something. It's a good knife, y'all. Be something great for like Christmas for your husband or your boyfriend. I want to say they run about $10 to $20 at Home Depot or Lowe's, but it's a pretty good knife. It locks, and you can get the kind with the springs. This one doesn't have the springs, so pretty much you have to close it. You have to push the button. But they do have the fast open ones that you push the button and it comes open. It has the spring assist. The next knife is a knife that my dad, every year for his birthday or for Christmas, I used to ask him what he wanted for Christmas or his birthday. And Dad used to tell me, he said, if you're going to buy me something, buy me some Canadian Mist, because he liked Canadian Mist, drink. So I'd buy him a gallon of that. And then I'd always buy him a pocket knife. So my dad had a lot of pocket knives over the years that I'd buy him. But Dad was real funny when it came to pocket knives. My dad passed away about 6 years ago. And he was 77 years old. And he was an old school guy. And he always liked a pocket knife, but he didn't want a big pocket knife. He wanted a small one. So I used to buy him these small pocket knives. And this one here, it's a Walmart one, Winchester. But it's really small. And Dad used to like this knife because it fits good in your pocket and you can clean your fingernails with it. That's what he used to say he would do with his knife, is clean his fingernails. And he always kept his pocket knife on him. And as country boys out there, y'all know when it comes to having a pocket knife, that's a big deal. Like everybody, you definitely carry a pocket knife. You never know what you need to cut. A real man carries a pocket knife. So this little knife is something small. It ain't nothing that you can hang on your belt or nothing like that. It's just for your pocket. But these are cheap and you can buy them. And there's different ones. You can buy like the case knives or the old timers. Them are the ones I like. I like the mild steel blades that had the dark blades. But them are awesome knives, and then they had like the hen and rooster knives and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to something that's good for your pack, for like your bug out kit, I like something that's got a lot of tools on one thing. So I got this is what I carry every day at work. It's a Leatherman. Now Gerber makes their version, but this is a Leatherman. This is one of the expensive ones. It costs us between $80 and $90, but this thing has everything on it. It's got a saw, it's got two blades, serrated blade and regular blade. It's got screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver. It's got a file on it. It's got wire cutters, needle nose, and all that. So this tool right here is really good to carry on you. And it's good for your pack, like if you got a pack that your bug out bag or something, because this can do a lot of things. And it won't do super big jobs, but you can do, you can do some good stuff with it. I'll tell you a story about it real quick. I actually had that tool, and I was at Tico Big Bend. It's a power plant, coal burning power plant over here in Tampa. And I went up on the elevator, and the elevator got stuck. And I was like, oh shit, it didn't open the door or nothing. So I'm up on like the 10th floor. The elevator won't, the door won't open or nothing. And then the door kind of came open a little bit, and you could see that I was between levels. And I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? Well, I looked down to where the phone was, because in every elevator you go into has a phone. And then it also has a top hatch, the top of the elevator, to get out of. So I went to where the phone was. Well, the phone door was locked. Like I couldn't get into the door to call for help. So I remembered I had my Leatherman on me, and I pulled it, got the screwdriver out, and I jimmied the lock, and I got to the phone, and I called him and told him that I was stuck on the elevator, and because on that plant had like 3 elevators. So they come in and got it right and opened it up. Now I stayed on the elevator for about an hour to 2 hours, as long as I stayed on it. Luckily I wasn't claustrophobic, so I just hung out until they got there. But that little tool right there does help you in like tech job, because I do a lot of tech stuff, and I don't want to have to carry a lot of tools. It does get you out of a bind when you're in a bind with stuff. And it's real light and it goes on your belt. This is actually the leather case that it comes with, and you can buy replacement cases. I've already been through, I think, 2 cases. I've had this Leatherman tool for probably about, I'm wanting to say probably about 5 or 6 years. So that thing's durable, because I go in places that's real acidic, like sulfuric acid plant, phosphoric acid plant, and anhydrous ammonia, and fertilizer plants and stuff. So that little tool right there can really come in handy when you need something. And that knife comes real sharp from the factory. That knife is so sharp you can cut yourself wide open with it real fast. But that's just a couple of knives that I had. And but if you go to buy your husband or your boyfriend or somebody you care about, you want to buy them a knife, buy them a good quality knife. Don't buy them a throwaway knife. And these are just, a couple things I had real fast. Later on, I'll make a video of my survival kit, or my bug out bag, on another video. But if anybody has used one of these fishing baskets, if anybody's used one of them in the comments, let me know. Let me know how it works, because I haven't tried it out yet. So if somebody's got some comments on how good they work or whatever, let me know that, because I haven't used mine yet. And tell you what, everybody, take care of yourself, watch your 6, and support the country, and love everybody. I'll see you later. Bye bye.